Good afternoon, Loudon Prouders. Have you got snow? Look, we've got a little bit there. I do like it when it sits in the trees. It does look pretty. Happy New Year, if I can still say that in February, to those people that we haven't seen. My apologies for leaving it so long to do a video. I have no excuses. I have reasons. You know, life has just been particularly busy. Mum wasn't very well over Christmas. She was really struggling with her chemotherapy to the point where it was doing her so much damage, I guess, for want of a better word, that they've actually decided to stop it. So yeah, she's all right. She's doing all right. She's losing her hair, so she's becoming a bit more like me, perhaps. Runs in the family, but she's much stronger now, which is really good. So I hope you are all well. I know we have a number of statistics in the choir with people that have already had vaccine number 1, which is really good. And of course our lovely Prime Minister will be talking, I think it's the 22nd of February, about lockdown and how that might look as we come out of it. So yeah, things are looking promising. We have had some news recently about Tony, who is deteriorating rapidly, and it's expected that he may end up in St Catherine's Hospice in the not too distant future. So of course we send Christine and Tony all of our love and best wishes for what must be a really incredibly difficult time for them both. So love to you both, Tony and Christine. Talking about releasing or coming out of lockdown with COVID, committee and I have been having some conversations about how that might look, and in advance of any official notice, we have provisionally booked 3 Saturday afternoons so we can do some outdoor workshops. The school have got the undercover section outside the other hall. So we're looking to potentially do some workshops, and the provisional dates for your diaries are Saturday the 22nd of May, Saturday the 19th of June, and Saturday the 17th of July. Now, I'm likely to do each one of those Saturdays will be a theme, and depending on the lockdown rules, we may be only able to accept you onto 2 of those Saturdays, just so we spread the amount of people that not everybody can come to every single session. I don't know what the themes are yet, or one of them I do. I think one of them is going to be a Sound of Music theme, so if you fancy that, that'll be really good. I will work on what those themes look like. We don't know what numbers we can have. I will, of course, see if it's possible to put the sessions on Zoom. So if you can't join in person, but you just want to join in from home, please do. But this is what we're looking at potentially, just to get some kind of singing together again. We'll need to balance it between, you know, the right amount of sopranos, altos and guys as well. So there's lots of work to be done between now and then, but those are the dates we're looking at, which are, as I say, they are absolutely provisional. They're just penciled in with the school. The school have said those dates are dependent on anybody else using the outside area, such as the five-a-side football. So lots of things to count on it, but hopefully something to look forward to nonetheless. Of course, our weekly sessions do carry on Zoom. Those sessions are absolutely not meant to be a replacement for Wednesday night rehearsals. They're not rehearsals in any stretch of the imagination. The main purpose is just to keep people united, people together. Anybody who's particularly isolated still has that contact with some humans in the outside world, albeit online. So that's first and foremost the primary purpose of those meetings carrying on Zoom. And we're doing some themed sessions. Last week we did ABBA, which was really good. And this week coming we've got Queen as a theme. So we'll find some Queen music and we'll talk about your favourite Queen songs and all of that. So if we haven't seen you on Zoom for a little while and you're available, do come along. It would be lovely to see you. If you can't Zoom because you're working and you're doing stuff online and you're zoomed out, that is absolutely understandable. These are not They're not mandatory to attend at all. They're just, if you're around and you fancy joining us for a little bit of a social for an hour on a Wednesday night, then they are there for you. And currently they are free. You don't need to make any donation to the choir because of that. So that's where we're at. So again, as I say, I'm sorry it's taken till February for me to get round to doing a video. As I said, you know, with mum being unwell, I've started a new job, albeit for the same company. 21 years I'll have been there in August, blimey O'Reilly. But it is a new job nonetheless, so stuff that I have to learn. So life has just got away with me, and I'm halfway through decorating my little study as well, so maybe on Wednesday night maybe there'll be some new paint on the wall. I'm not quite sure. I'm in the sanding and filling phase at the moment, so I hope you are all well, regardless of whether we see you at Zoom regularly or not. It is a very strange world, but I think, you know, there's hope at the moment. You know, these vaccines seem to be doing the job. The cases are coming down. Number of people hospitalised is coming down. Number of daily deaths on average is coming down. So everything is going in absolutely the right direction. So I've no doubt at some point, whether it's before Easter or afterwards, we may be in a position to think about how we sing together physically again. But I will caveat that with, it won't be as simple as, okay, we can sing together and we open the doors and everybody comes flooding back all at once. There needs to be some control over that. There still needs to be social distancing measures in place. So we need to look at the numbers and perhaps, you know, some of you come one week and some of you come the next, and it's done on a rotational basis. It's all very much up in the air. These are just, you know, what my thoughts might be. So as I say, if you want to join us on a Wednesday with the Zoom, the link will be included in this video message from Tracy. While I'm writing, I'm not even writing, I'm holding a pen. While I'm speaking, huge thanks to me, to the committee. And I know there's been some changes there. I know David Tobbett has stepped down, so thank you, David, for all of your years of support and service to the choir. On the committee, welcome to Brian, who's joining the committee new. And, you know, the committee are great at just keeping everything going. It's great for a discussion and to bounce ideas around, and we need it for the choir to exist. So huge thanks to committee, but particularly Tracy, who's works tirelessly and puts up with I've had an idea, what do you think? And some of those ideas you get to find out about, and others Tracy and I think maybe not. So my huge thanks to Tracy for all of her support through this lockdown and putting up with me messaging her to go, what about this as an idea? What about that? But like you all, I very, very much miss singing in person. Zoom does not replace that for me at all. I know when I try and sing myself now, I'm not used to singing at least twice a week with both choirs. So I have noticed the effect on my voice. So I desperately want to sing again, but hope you are all well. We will stay in touch with a much more regular video from now on. Hope you stay safe and healthy. Some of you I will see on Wednesday. Otherwise, I will update everybody further in the next video. Speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye now.